So hey everyone and welcome back again to the channel. My name is Amartya and I am a final year MBBS student at IGMS Patna, and today I am sharing my secrets on how I scored my distinction in pathology in my university exams. So if you want to ace this subject, stick around till the end because I am going to break it into steps by step so that it can help you a lot. So let's begin the video. Pathology is one of the core subjects in the second year MBBS, and it can be overwhelming because there is a lot to read from the Robbins to the lecture notes. But with the right strategy, you can conquer the whole pathology. Trust me, I have been through all those sleepless nights thinking about how I am going to remember all those information and all these concepts. But scoring a distinction is not just about mugging up all the information and slogging. It is more of a smart work, consistency and a strategy. So here is what I did that worked wonders for me. So I started preparing 4 to 5 months at least before my exams, and I broke my whole syllabus into weekly targets and started completing them. For example, in the first week I remembered how I studied the whole cardiology. In the next week I read the respiratory pathology and so on. So by doing this, you make it so simple that you are not going to memorize the whole syllabus at once. Rather, you fragment it into smaller parts and it becomes very easy for you to remember them in a long term, and also it doesn't make you feel hurry that you are going to read the whole syllabus, because when you make such weekly targets it becomes easy for you to complete them rather than mugging up all at once. So I used Robbins basics pathology as I have already discussed in my earlier video, so you can find out that video in the I button. So I used the Robbins basic concepts for the conceptual parts of the pathology, and for the other parts, like for making my answers easy and for understanding more deeply, I went for the Hirschman's sir's textbook. And in my opinion, both these textbooks are a very good combination for pathology. So if you want to learn pathology for the basic concept, you should go for the Robbins basics of pathology, and for revision, quick revision, you can go for Hirschman's sir textbook. So these books worked for me, and I can say that these books are going to work for you as well. So give it a try, the Robbins basics of pathology and the Hirschman's textbook of pathology. So I prepared concise notes from the Robbins basics of pathology books and the Hirschman's textbook, as I've already discussed in my earlier video. So these two books were like very helpful for me for making my notes, and in the notes I tried to insert as much diagrams, mnemonics, flowcharts and tables as I could insert in it. So it was very easy for me to read, and it was very easy for me to write it into the exams also. So basically you have to create notes in which you have a lot of diagrams, tables, flowcharts, which makes it easy for you to learn, and not only for you to learn but also to write it in the exams. So this was how I made my notes, and also use the color gradings. You can use a number of pens, because I used 4 colors of pen: red, blue, green and black, to make my notes visually appealing and also to highlight the important points which I have written in the notes. So this was how I made the notes of my pathology. So practicals are essential, and you have to focus in the practicals also, because not only the theory exams are going to help you in getting a good marks, but the practicals are equally important as well. So scoring a good marks in practical is important as well as easy. So what you have to do, I think in most of the colleges there is the pathology slide identification, and it was a bit tough for me initially when I was studying pathology, but with time you can make it easy. How? So you have to go to your lab, as I've already discussed about this in the anatomy, and on how to do the practicals of the first year anatomy. So I have discussed, and the video is going to be in the I button. You can check that out. So in that video I have discussed how to study for the practicals of the anatomy, and same part applies here also, that if you are able to take the photograph of the pathology slides, take the photographs. Now after taking the photos of that pathology slides, you have to do that, you have to name the slide. For example, if the slide is of a papillary carcinoma of thyroid, then you have to take the photo, and in the photo you have to write papillary carcinoma of thyroid. Then you can also write some of the clinical features, or you can write the histological features which they frequently ask in the practical exams. So that makes your task easy, because there are some limited number of slides in each college, I guess they give in the practical exams. So if there are 50 to 60 slides also, then it's easy for you to understand and to remember all of them. So focus on the pathology practicals also, because they are going to fetch you marks also. So focus on the pathology practicals, go for the slides identification, go for the specimen identification in your lab, do revisions as much as possible. Revision is one of the high yielding things which I think most of the students don't do. In fact, I also refrain to do it, so because when you study it once, you think you are going to remember it all, but at the next moment you forget everything. So revision is one of the key things which you have to remember while studying any subject, not only pathology but any subject. When you start reading it, keep in mind that you have to revise it multiple times so that you can retain it for a longer time. And do focus on the important topics like neoplasia, inflammation, the general pathology part, and the hematology, because they are very important and crucial for the examinations also. So lastly, I solved the previous year questions because when I started reading pathology in my second year starting, so what I did that I marked all the previous year questions in my Robbins and the Hirschman textbook, so that when I was starting with the Robbins book or the Hirschman books, I was able to concentrate more on the frequently asked questions or what are the must known topics. Because when you start reading a book, whatever it may be, whether it be Robbins or Hirschman's, because there's a lot of information given in that book and you have to read only the must know topics or the important ones, because there's a lot to read. The general pathology and the whole of the pathology is going to help you in a long term, because it paves a path for the whole final year medicine and surgery and all the parts. So pathology is very important, but you have to read the high yield topics, the important topics, that is going to help you in the exam also and in the final year or the upcoming years in your MBBS also. So now time for some tips regarding the day of the exam. So on the day of the exam, please don't get panicked, don't get nervous. Even though you see some new questions on the question paper, try to write as neatly as you have written in your notes. Try to make diagrams, try to make the flow charts, try to make the tables, because after all, all the things, the diagrams, the flow charts, all these make a good impression on the examiner, because it helps them to understand that you have understood the concept as well, and it also makes them easy to check your examination paper, to check the theory paper. So even if you see a new question, try to not get panicked and write something in it. Okay, don't leave the question blank, as I've already told in my how to write the theory paper in the first year also. So I have said that please write something if you don't know anything. So that is very important for the theory part. So these are some of the tips which I used and I was able to score a distinction in my pathology. So I hope the steps, the tips and the tricks that I have shared with you will be helping you in your pathology exam. So it wasn't just a magic that I scored a distinction. It was a smart planning, consistency and strategy. So I hope this helps you a lot. And if you found this video very useful, then please like this video, share this video with your batchmates and subscribe this channel so that I can make more contents like this for you. Also comment down your biggest trouble with the pathology and I will try my best to help you out. Till then, have a good day. Thank you.